now. They can hear you right now.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
goodness gracious.
Hello.
I'm telling you, there's a new hookup here that's got me totally crazy, but that is okay. Because one
Okay.
thing about being live on City Town Talk, we have no redos. We are live. When we make a mistake, when you start scratching your nose, picking in your
Oh,
face, all that stuff, people see you because they've been seeing me for about 8 years now. Good
okay.
afternoon, everybody. I'm gonna tell you, I am so doggone excited about having this young lady on our show this afternoon. I got my little theme song playing in the background. You can't tell me nothing. Watch out there now. Hey, look, let me just calm down. Let me just calm down because I'm gonna be honest. I really get excited about doing what I do and talking with the people that I talk to. So I want to say good afternoon to everybody out there in Chester County, Coatesville, and on my Facebook page. Today we have part two of an interview with none other than Miss Arlene Linda Miles, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. She's driving and being interviewed at the same time. This is
I
so
am.
now. Look, all my viewers, you know what I need y'all to do. I need you to get on your contraptions. Let me turn my music down. Get on your contraptions, hit the share button, and come on, sign in, say hi, give some comments, show Arlene some love because Arlene done branched out and she's doing some new stuff. Daryl Washington, it is good to see you, Daryl. Thank you for tuning in. Let me
Hey,
see.
Daryl.
Yeah, I wonder if that's Daryl Washington I used to work with. But anyway, this is so. First of all, how you doing this afternoon, Lennon?
I am doing well. Well, I am doing well. Thank you.
And your hair is nice. And ladies and gentlemen, now for those of you who follow City Town Talk, you know I do a lot of car cam, uh, not interviews, but car cam notifications. This is the first time I've had a person that I'm interviewing doing a car cam from their end. See, I like this. This thing is hot. Now I'm telling you, this is so crazy. Now, look, I'm going to be acting stupid, so y'all might as well get ready. And I have a perfect guest that she been grinning and smiling since yesterday. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. A little backstory. Yesterday, we were going to do the interview at 8 o'clock, and electricity went out because that was the day after her grand opening, and she done brought bad luck to the mall or whatever. And just everything cut off. And it was too much. We were freezing like this and all. It was so nice. But she agreed to allow me to come back and talk to her today. And I'm so grateful for that. Hey, Linda, I don't even know whether to call you Linda or Arlene. I'm gonna just either one. Linda, why don't you say
Yes.
hi to all your viewers and just tell them a little bit about yourself once again?
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone who is tuning in right now or who may even tune in later. This is Linda. Some call me Arlene, Linda, but I am, I guess, I don't know. It's kind of hard talking about myself, but there's a couple things that I do. So one right now, the most recent thing is becoming a salon owner. I am also an author. I am in the community doing some things and always been family oriented. So, I mean, that's just a little bit about me.
Good stuff, good stuff. You just dropped off some nuggets of wisdom right there. I didn't know nothing about this author thing. I just wrote it down. We may have to talk about that just in a second. Now,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, where we left off last night, one of the last things we were talking about is the fact that Linda took it upon herself to clean up Coatesville. She's like a new sheriff's in town. She's gonna clean up the city. So now we did that, but here's a question that I wanted to ask you. Now that you have your salon, does that mean that's the end of your clean up the street uh, events? Yeah.
Oh, no, not at all. One of the things that happened with the cleanup is that I didn't know, but it shines so much light on things that were being overlooked, streets that were being overlooked. And it actually caught fire. We didn't think so, but it caught fire and it just inspired other people to start cleaning up their streets and start taking pride in their neighborhood and community. So it just became a little harder to find streets for my
Uh-huh.
crew to kind of, take care of, because our crew, we don't play around. Like we deep in it. And so we need challenges, but no, it's not the end. I plan on just keeping an eye out so that I could get these kids, back together again, because they formed a little family just from, doing the cleanups on Saturdays with me.
Hey, Jeffrey Washington. It is good to see you, Jeffrey. Hey, how amazing is it? My first two guests that signed in, both of them's names is Washington, Daryl Washington and Jeffrey Washington. Hey, look, whenever you tell a story, because you know how I feel about what it is you were doing in the street, how a
Mhm.
guy can take one person and through their actions and stuff like that, he can change a whole community. Like people's walking around with brooms now, they can't even find no dirty streets, all that kind of stuff. It was truly a blessing. And she is right about them kids and those adults. Mayor and Mary
Oh, yeah.
Cobb and Bridget, just they were out, and all those kids was out there. They was cleaning up too. They was serious. They was getting all up in the weeds. They felt a typewriter that must have been 100 years old. I'm telling you, so this community is so blessed because you're part of it. Now, where else? Where else? Now, did you ever envision having your own salon and your own business?
You know what? I did many, many moons ago. I did. That was the plan after, you know, going to Cheney University, but then um, becoming with child, not finishing with Cheney, went into doing taking up a trade that I had already been doing anyway, from home. And I went to hair school or cosmetology school. So while I was there, that was like the plan. It was the plan to eventually own my own salon. I worked in other salons, but I ultimately wanted to own my own.
Well, how about that now? See, I had no idea that you did hair. Not that I probably would, because I don't get
Okay.
my hair done. But I've seen
Right.
you as a banker. I've seen you in various stages of your life. I just never knew that. I know you come from a family of people that can do hair though. Because Claudette was what? Your sister, your aunt, cousin,
Oh, my oldest sister.
your older sister. I remember
Yeah.
I remember dropping Christian off uh at her house, I believe, up was that near Oak Street somewhere? But
Uh-huh.
those
Uh-huh.
like I used to drop him off because he used to work for me at Footstop, and there was always somebody getting their hair did. I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see who I got here. We got Daryl. Daryl Washington has a few words to say. He says, Arlene Miles and Fonz Newsound sending support from Maryland. I really hope more people in the community help and support both of your missions, especially keeping Coatesville
Nice.
clean and safe. Thank you. I gotta find out who Daryl Washington is now.
Oh yeah, that's my love bug. Oh, thank you, Daryl.
Yeah, yeah, he's got a lot of good words to say about it. So now this here particular part of opening up your salon where you're at, when did this vision start taking place?
Well, actually, this came about after failed opportunities, really. This It was just something that happened. I know it wasn't anybody but God, because sometimes he'll close doors just for you to open up another one for you. And if anybody knows me, I'm more or less like, I want to bring people on, I want to help people, and I just don't want to keep things to myself, especially good things. So I had planned to open up a salon, and there was a opportunity in Coatesville, actually,
Mhm.
in Coatesville, but it was just one thing or another. And it was almost like God was just saying no, no to it. I could almost taste, the other building, like I was so close, and all I had to do was say the word, but it was almost like God was just saying, no, not this one. And so after, just being disappointed and things like that, I came home one day and I looked on my bed. My niece sometimes will put my mail on my bed. And I just happened to come in the room. I'm kind of down, and I look on my bed, and there was a postcard from this place, and it was called My Salon. And so I'm like, let me see. So I texted the number, because she was available by text, and she said, come on through, let's do a tour. And it was literally almost immediately that I was like, okay, this is it. This is it. This is it.
Wow, man, how exciting is that? Oh
Yeah.
man. So let me ask you. So what were some of the obstacles that you had to overcome? Or did you have
Well,
it?
I had obstacles. Well, I know everyone has a story. I have a backstory, but anyway, what was going on? It was like funding just wasn't available. I had it lined up. It was a bigger space and everything, and I could bring on stylists and things like that under me. But it was just becoming a lot. And then, I had one stylist in mind, and she ended up doing something else, and it was like when I was about to give them the okay, this is what we're going to do. It was like, I had a stylist backing out. I have niece who are also cosmetologists, but they live so far that it wouldn't have been feasible for them to just come up right away. And, so it was some things that was just happening. And it was just all a sign. I believe it was just all a sign.
Well. Okay, hey, look, Charmel Henderson has checked in. And one of my favorite ladies, I tell
Hello.
you, Wendy Whitaker, who walks miles and miles and miles daily. And she is one of the best vote registration persons I've ever met, if I even said that right. Cindy Outlaw, how are you this afternoon? Brother Fonz is taking one for the team. I am on at 12:30 in the afternoon, and you know I'm never on at this time. But
Thank
special
you.
person, yeah, special person deserves special attention. And I'm just so honored that we're sitting here having a talk. Now, did being a Black woman and starting your own business create any additional problems?
Um, no, actually, because at this time there is help out there for minority owned businesses and just things like that. So because I already had a good following and clientele base,
Mhm.
it wasn't like I was starting something that starting something new in
Okay.
regards to my craft. But as far as, any obstacles just being of color, not that I ran into.
Okay, now you said that there are some opportunities out there. Where would a person go in regards to, like a female, to get funding or more information? Do you have that information on hand, or are you willing to share that? And if not
Oh yeah,
now,
so
go ahead.
oh, okay. So yeah, there were some. There's one that was actually called I Fund Women.
Mm,
And on there, I think they geared more towards like crowdfunding.
mm,
Um, but they were very resourceful to even get you in the hands of other resources.
okay.
But that was kind of like a big umbrella. It was called I Fund Women.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good, good, good. Hey,
Mhm.
Charmel, you know it's good to see you on on these shows, Charmel. If you ain't never on here, Miss Charmel Henderson, I'm gonna drop her name. That's your buddy.
My cousin.
That's your cousin. Because she must
Yes.
love you, because Charmel don't be out here
Oh,
doing that.
she does.
All right, my fault, my fault. Hey,
I love
Charmel,
her too.
she's special, doggone. I'll tell you. Latadra Mosey has just checked in. Who's watching the story, the back there, New Life, Latadra? Hey, look, okay,
Oh,
so we got that. On your journey, did you ever think of or ever get discouraged or thought about quitting?
oh, oh yeah. I touched on it a little bit just when I actually found the postcard on my bed. It was at that moment I was just like, you know what? I was just ready to throw in a towel. It was just, sometimes, well, I know even in the Bible where Jesus, he didn't even receive the love like in his own hometown. And
Mm,
so it was just like I was just having one of those moments. Sometimes you think like, you can be so selfless and you're living and just give, out of your heart or even out of your lack. And you know you would think people would, just help you along the way. That's the way I grew up. That's the family that I grew up in. We just helped each other. We helped strangers. We just helped people. And then it was like, wow, I don't ask for anything. Like I just need a little oomph, like a little push, a little help. And it
mhm,
just seemed like the help wasn't there. And you can start to feel alone. And
uh-huh,
you're like, but I'm doing a good thing. I want to help people. I know if I get this salon, I can eventually grow to even bring more people on. And just I know how it is to have not feel good about yourself, and then to go to a place where they not only beautify the outside of you, but they're uplifting you from within. And,
Mm,
and that's something that, I do. And it's like, it just makes a difference. You know what I mean? And that's what I
all
wanted to do. I just want to make a difference. That's it. In
right.
someone's life, that's it.
All right. Oh, okay. So now check this out, Linda. You got a brother. You got a brother almost in tears over here on the other end, just listening
Oh,
to your story, man. Because this thing is so nice. But let's take a few seconds to speak to some of our viewers. Karen Jenkins, Killer K, how are you?
oh,
Karen, we're gonna play Peanut for the next time. I need a partner. Stephanie Lee,
hi.
Stephanie Lee has checked in, and there's a Miles on here. Benacia Miles, who gave
Hey,
me
Venetia.
uh, I don't know if you've seen Benacia Miles when we recorded on here. She gave us another moving testimony, and it's one of the most watched, most viewed city town
Wow.
talk shows that I had was with Benacia Miles. Amazing. Charmel and Charmel told me to keep quiet. You said a whole lot. You said a whole lot, Justin. That stuff will preach. I'm almost ready to take up a tithe and an offering for you. And guess what? No, guess what? Guess what? Check this out. Just when you thought it was all over, that's when the Lord stepped in. Because that's how
Yes,
he ain't that how he do what he do. He said,
won't he?
"You
Yes.
at the end of the rope now, ain't you? Well, here, I'm the knot. Hang on. We getting ready to make this thing happen." He be doing stuff like that. I'm paraphrasing. But you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
So for all of you who gets discouraged and disappointed, y'all listen to this interview and share this because we may get disappointed and we may get things
Mhm.
don't go all our way, but let's try not to be discouraged. This guy got our back. Now, let me ask you. I think to answer this question, who named the place? Was that you named it miles ahead, or did that come from somebody else?
No, I named it, like I said, when I was in cosmetology school, the plan was to ultimately own. And at the time, like you mentioned Claudette, well, there's three Miles girls, and that is myself, Claudette, and then Gloria. And
Uh-huh.
we all had a natural gift of doing hair. Like I said, I was doing hair before I went to school for it. And it was just something, if I wanted to own my own, I knew I had to go and take the steps necessary to do that. And so I went to school. I ended up going to school. Claudette, she was braiding so long that they had grandfathered her in to where she didn't even have to go to school. To be licensed for braiding, and that was way back when. But then my other sister Gloria, she actually went to cosmetology school too. So when I thought about the name, I was like, you know what, we're Miles girls. And then I said, well, Miles, and then I said ahead. Well, at this time we're miles ahead of the competition. You know what I mean? And just miles ahead with in front of is what I was thinking. But then it was just so neat how you could play with words. And
Yeah.
so that's kind of how it originated.
Man, that name is going to be resounding throughout Chester County, man. Miles ahead. Come on now. That rolls right off of your tongue. I like that, John. But wait a
Yeah.
minute. Cindy Outlaw got a few words to say. Let me read what she's talking about.
Okay.
Cindy said, "Thanks for sharing and making a difference, and may God bless you as you bless others."
Thank you.
You
Thank
can bring
you.
your handkerchief out now and wipe your eye, because I know all this stuff is bringing a tear to your eye, right? It'll be okay. No, all right, I'm just playing. All right, but anyway, got me hyped up. I'm gonna tell you the truth though. When I hear about the goodness of the Lord and what He does, and then you can see it tangibly in people. He
Yes.
takes the invisible and He just makes it come through the visible, and you can see His goodness and His love. Man, it's all up on your face now. Boom, bang. All right, now, are you miles ahead? Now, do you have to make an appointment to come to your shop? And what's your hours?
Well, right now,
Uh-oh. I know we ain't freezing. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Snap out of it. We had a good roll going. We had a good roll going. We're getting down to the hours. Don't y'all go nowhere. She's like a freezing. Come on, Linda, snap out of it. You can do it. Move your car. Do something. We want to know those hours. KL Wilson, Keisha Wilson. We're in the middle of freeze frame. We had a good roll going. It's probably the area that Linda may be in. Don't y'all go nowhere, because I want you to hear the rest of her story. Linda, oh, she went out. Don't y'all go nowhere because she's gonna pop back in. Anyway, so I'm gonna keep entertaining y'all because I think y'all can still hear me. Keisha, can you still hear me? Karen Jenkins, can you still hear me? Are we still connected? Somebody in the chat section. So look, what we see now right here is this young lady, Linda Miles, right? Oh, there she comes. Here she's coming back. I told y'all she's coming back. I told y'all she's coming back. She coming back. She coming back. She coming back. Y'all ain't had to get in the chat section and tell me if y'all can still hear me. Venezia. Okay. I was messing with her. I was
I'm
messing with her.
back. I'm back.
You was coming back. You ain't went nowhere. Shut. You just took a break. Okay, KL, thank you. He said loud and clear because I thought I was gonna have to entertain while you was gone. You know, sing a couple songs, tell a couple jokes or something like that. All right, now we were talking about your hours. Bam. Let's talk about
Yes.
the hours, appointments, and what else?
Oh, okay. So right now I'm taking appointments only because I just have to. My clientele is just not allowing me to open up the books just yet. And in the near future, I will be taking walk-ins. But right now it's by appointment only. My hours are evening hours, 4:30 to 9 o'clock. I take my last appointment at about 7:30. On weekends, I'm there from 10 until. So yeah, I have Mondays. Mondays are off, but yeah.
Okay, so this is like your second job. You got a real job too, then, huh?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay. All right, that's good stuff. So what is it that you do in your other job? If I'm not being too personal.
Oh no, I'm kind of paper pusher at heart, organizer, that type of thing. So I'm actually an administrative assistant and
Okay.
office coordinator with HR.
Okay. Cool beans, cool beans. All right, now, so you're only taking appointments. Is your phone number a secret or will you be giving that out?
Oh yeah, no, it's not a secret.
Okay. Well, would you like to give it to me and I type it in the comment section or would you
Oh
like to do it?
sure,
All right, talk to
sure.
me.
484
Man, I'm doing all kind of stuff for you today. Wait a minute, 484
905
905
1340.
40. Now, do you is it just one chair in your shop or do you have anybody else working with you? Are you open up for people, somebody to do nails? Talk to me. What do you see as far as your place?
Well, it's not necessarily a full service salon just as of yet. Like I said, there's always room for growth. Right now, it is a one chair salon. No nails are going on in the shop, but
Okay.
we pretty much do. Well, I pretty much do everything. It's like a one-stop shop. So from haircuts, color, weave, installments, braids, relaxers, perms, all of the above. Yeah.
And do you have a preference or like consider something that you really good at as opposed to any or everything else? Or or is there something that you like to do more so than anybody else or anything else in hair? Or it doesn't
Nope.
matter?
Nope, not necessarily. I like to be creative. I like to have someone come in and just say, with a little direction, but just kind of let me look and see and
Yeah.
kind of do what I do. But yeah, nothing really is at the top of the list.
All right. Okay, so that answers that about the specialties. And look, one of my questions was, let's take a look around at your shop. I guess we can't do that because you're in your car.
Oh,
Bam. No. So now we're almost at the end of this. I don't know if you're on your lunch break, whatever break, but I got to get ready to do some stuff. But now this has been quite a journey for you. Is there anything you would like to share with our viewers? Just anything. Now, the basis of my show has always been educational, informational, and inspirational. Cover anything you would like, but take the time that you want, as long a runway as you would like. You can share about anything you would like to the viewers that's listening to you.
You know what? I don't really have a lengthy speech or anything like that. But what I will say is that you always hear, people say, don't give up because, it's your blessing or whatever is right around the corner. They say when it gets really bad, just hold on, it's right there. And I can truly say that statement is accurate. Like I said earlier, sometimes you could get discouraged because of doors being closed and things like that. And you have to understand that sometimes that's God's way of sustaining you and keeping you and keeping what's for you ahead of you. And so, when you do get discouraged, just hold on, just continue to hold on, because now, and not only in this situation in my life, I mean, as of recent, I've been through so many losses. I felt, not how Job felt, but I just felt like I was just in a season of loss. And so, but when it's like, but God, because when he starts blessing and when he starts doing things, trust me, it is done and it is for you. So I'm telling you, I'm a witness. I am telling you now to just hold on and know that God is who he said he is.
Good afternoon, Melissa Parker, who she's about to embark on her business real soon. And I can't wait to kind of like have her on the show and talk. Darren Lawrence, it is good to see you. Now, I got to add my 2 cents, right? It's my show, 2 cents. Look, Linda Miles is indicative of so many people that has been on this show. The one constant thing about everybody who has obtained or went after their dreams is the fact that God brought them through, held them through the toughest of times. They didn't quit, and now they are on the other side. Not totally successful, but they can see the light in the midst of the tunnel. And this is proof. See, for those of you who don't believe, replay this tape. Replay this tape. She is you. You are her. Man, God has no respect of person. Man, I'm telling you, this is perfect. This is really, really perfect. Linda, I want to thank you. I've been wanting to get you on the show ever since you started playing the streets, because that showed your heart, your character. That showed your heart and character more so than you opening up a beauty shop or salon, what you call it. Because you took your time, your resources, and gathered people to for a goal that wasn't real attractive. You didn't go out there with a broom and a bag on the main street where everybody could see you, where you get all these acclamations and applause and stuff like that. You went to the back streets. Now, I can almost get spiritual about that, because God, he doesn't always go to the one who's got his chest puffed out, putting all the money in the offering plate. He goes to the one that's been discarded. He goes on the back streets. He hooks up with the hookers. He be hooking up with them thieves and robbers and burglars. And that's why I like the Lord, because that's who I was. So look, I'm telling you, I am so excited. This interview was one for the ages. She came straight live from the card cam, and this is so unusual and so unique. I want to say God bless you and your business, the Miles family. I really like the Miles family. I just had Vince Jr. On our nonprofit, so he's a blessing to us as well. I want you to have a great day. Do you? We're going to be praying for you, and I want to thank you for allowing me to be honored to come into your car cam and interview you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Hey, all my viewers out there, y'all crazy. Benasia Miles, she just put up 3 hearts. I get a little choked up because I'm soft. Sometimes I even cry at commercials, because that's just who I be. I ain't scared of y'all. I ain't got nothing to prove. So look, with that being said, I want everybody to have a great day. Remember that Coastal is rising, and Brother Fonz loves you. Peace out.
All right. See ya. Bam. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care. God bless now.
God bless.